So this is Dark Souls 2, the game that keeps kicking my butt and the game I keep returning to. Now, why would I do such a mad thing? Well, I don't like being beaten at things, so here we are with a new type of series on it. A scripted, a sort of scripted series. This part is scripted. And this is the part that isn't scripted. So, basically, in a nutshell, I will be doing my sort of, live reaction as I'm filming. But you'll only hear that when it's really, worth hearing. Other than that, this is going to be scripted. But, if we need a live reaction, it'll be there. I guess I better get started, eh? Getting started always means a really cool cinematic cutscene. There's no question this is really cool. Doesn't give me a lot of information, but it is really cool. We start in ranks in the middle of nowhere, good way to start, and head off to meet some witches. They inform us that we're undead, tell us they hope for great things for us, but probably not. At least we know our own name though. And now we're on to the character creator. I decided to go with a knight for my class, which I've done before, but I feel like it suits me. As for my look, I go for sort of like me, but better. And with a dragon tattoo on the face, because YOLO. We get our first fire ignited, and then there's an optional enemy here, and he always kicks my ass, but I wanted to see if I could beat him. Could I? Well... I am starting as I mean to continue. I am starting as I have continued every time I have ever played this game by getting completely massacred by that twat. But do you know what? I refuse to continue until we kill him. Or at least until we fail a couple more times. Come on, we can do this. Ow! No! Ah! Damn it. You know what though, ultimately he's not very important. With our first surrender, we move on to what is, I guess, kind of a tutorial area. I wouldn't really call it a tutorial, but it helps you get to grips with the game. I seem to be lacking a torch for some reason, but never mind. I managed to take down a few very simple enemies, and then I get to a ladder. Yes. See, this time I didn't just fall off like I had before. Twice. And as for that jump that I failed so epically, I ended up TikToking it. Whew. See, this time, I didn't just fall off. Because I remembered the jump wasn't automatic. See my TikTok if you haven't seen the clip I'm referring to. We continue working our way through this dark area and make it to Majula, an area that I really like, mostly because it's safe. So this is very much our hub area. We're going to be back here many times for leveling up and things like that. I also do a bit of exploring, check the monument to find out that Dark Souls 2 is currently sitting on around 200 million deaths. That's a lot. I also just do some basic general exploring. I meet a blacksmith who can't get into his smithy, a person who sells some armour items, and of course, most importantly, a talking cat. Easily the most important person we've met so far. Unfortunately, we cannot stay in safe areas forever, and we do eventually have to move on, and we do so, heading into the forest. Though as it turns out, the biggest danger on the way was myself. That was the only major danger though. Before long we hit the forest of the fallen giant and I made a beeline for the fire. Why? Because this area has another dangerous hippo fuckface and I need to be able to respawn here. Fighting that hippo went about as well as I expected it to. I did also have a slight issue when I thought the bonfire was safe. Wait, they can't go near bonfires. Okay, they can. No, this is a safe thing. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. I guess I'm right next to bonfire. Doesn't matter. I lose a soul. Very good. Wow. I'm good at Dark Souls too. The rest of this was mostly grinding, which was successful. It was also full of hippo attempts, which were less successful. Oh my god, he's gonna eat me, he's gonna eat me, he's gonna eat me, he ate my head. One thing that the grinding gave me was enough money that I could finally pick up a helmet. That looks better. Yeah, I just did it for fashion reasons, sue me. I continued grinding until, well, the enemies all vanished, and with that, guess I have to move on now, huh? Moving on though was highly successful. The next sort of up ladder bit was pretty risk-free, and I demonstrated that by killing a lot of them and going through a fog gate. The hallway that was after that was a little less risk-free but manageable. More importantly though, it took us to a castle where 2 bosses live, and getting here is vital. We managed it too, pushing the doors open, heading in there and unlocking a bonfire in the actual castle itself. Then it was just a case of exploring said castle and seeing what's what, and there's a shortcut we need to unlock, so I do something seemingly foolish. I run into some explosive barrels and wait to be bombed. And the fuckers throwing them just kept missing. I needed that to happen before I died, and then as I died, success. At this point now, it was just grinding. Well, mostly grinding. Grinding was some of it, to be sure, getting some souls, we could do a bunch of level ups, and we did do that. But it was more than that. It was also about working out the rust. It's been a while since I've played Dark Souls 2, and working out that rust was very necessary. What was also necessary was to continue moving forward, to keep pushing on, and once more, all the enemies pretty much wiped out. I decided that I need to sort of push into a new area, or, you know, go up a ladder at least. However, I did kind of forget one of the enemies that's here. I forgot. Oh god. I remember him. Oh, I wish I hadn't. Oh boy. Oh god. No, 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 no. God damn it. Went well. Yeah, that went well. Fortunately though, the rest of it did go well. I continued grinding up and I traded those souls in for a whole bunch of levels. Eventually though, we did have to move on properly, and that meant going down this ladder. It also meant this very dangerous room. Okay, I remember this room. No, don't die here, for the love of God. Damn it! Ah. I knew this was a hard room to get into, but I thought I was close. After the third time of being murdered, I started to reflect on my choices. No! This is why I hate Dark Souls 2! Because you get hit by a level of bullshit in this game. And in all seriousness, this is also the main reason why we are now doing this as a series rather than as a stream, because I can essentially take my time with this, and if it starts to annoy me I can just go for a bit. I don't have to. With a stream, you kind of have to keep going for a certain amount of time. That isn't true of a video. I did, however, finally get this bastard room. Yes! 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 Do you want to fall to the ground, mate? Or are you good there? Anti-gravity ghoul. Okay, but the key thing is now is that I never, ever have to fucking come back in here. With that room done, we went in, had a chat with the knight, who was surprisingly friendly considering he's a character in Dark Souls. I also walked into a trap. Oops. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. I just realised quite how many. Oh fuck, no! I ran out of juice. I want to heal. No, no. No! Oh my god! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call pure luck. I continued my progress, getting myself out of the trap and into other rooms, and this was basically all in pursuit of getting a boss room unlocked and easy to get to. I also stumbled across another trap, but fortunately, I remembered that. Now this looks like a trap, and you know why it looks like a trap? Because it is one. I remember. And I won, so fuck you. After a few level ups, it's time to actually tackle the boss, who's down this giant lift. You know, this lift feels incredibly dangerous considering, you know, the world is on fire. But thankfully we go past the fire. And here we are. The first boss. And now here we are, meeting our very first boss. I seem to remember referring to him as a bit of a butthole, and, well, you can see exactly why I referred to him like that. He is the last giant. He is very, very easy. I know he's the first boss, but still. The thing only had a few attacks to use, and we can easily hit him. And I put a lot of pressure on myself to do this thing first try, because every time I beat him on stream, it was first try. I had to do it again. And we did. There he goes! Excuse me? I'm supposed to be doing my victory dance! How dare you get in the way of that? Now, how does one emote? I can't remember. Yeah! I remembered eventually. Yeah! I am losing my mind. That is the effect that Dark Souls has. Now, there is a second boss here, and this one I've never managed to beat. We can at least unlock him before leaving the area. My exploration took me to new, very dark places though. With Skelly Bobs. Also, my descent into Dark Souls 2 madness continued. Oh! I hit the button to jump and nothing happened. Oh god. Oh Christ. This is going well. This is going well. I continued my exploration, heading down, and yeah, I did well, falling right off the battlement. This was certainly the point I was starting to think, I'm ready to be done with Dark Souls for a bit. But I continued progressing. I actually managed to clear out the enemies down here. I also then went down a tunnel and found a fire sword, which was really cool. There's also some kind of dragon frog down here that I wanted to kill, and that was a terrible idea. Oh god, I can't, no! I thought I could kill it, I didn't realize it was blocked. Oh boy, okay. I am trapped down here though. I'm fully trapped. Wait, am I? Nope. This has been as much of a successful run as an unsuccessful run. With that last epic fail though, I dare say it is now a good time to leave it. You know what? All in all, I feel like I did a pretty good job today. We got back into Dark Souls 2, which is a hell of an accomplishment by itself. We unlocked several fires, a few different bits. We even beat down a boss. I mean, what more can you ask for? I think next time I'll try and finish this area off. Maybe see if we can even beat that second boss. But regardless, we'll move on to the next area. Whatever happens, I'll see you then.